Yo guys, 25 Days of Tricksmas, day number 6, I think we're at now. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do TDR, also known as touchdown rise. It's actually less of a trick and more of a setup. It's used to get power into stuff, kind of how like maybe you would use a cartwheel or a J-step or a scoot, all different ways to gather power, right? So TDR is the absolute illest by far. It's TDR, bro. Everybody does it. You want a snatch cannon? TDR is how you're gonna be able to do that. It's primarily a tricking concept, but it can be easily modified and used in free running. I did a trick recently that was like a gainer TDR. You can do TDR up, which is also really awesome. I'll go into all this a little bit later. But right now, I'm just gonna show you guys the movement and how it's gonna work. All right, so a couple key things about this. This isn't just a trick, right? It's a power setup. So with all power setups, you're trying to gather momentum, right? If I'm doing a scoot, I'm trying to make it long, powerful, low, you know, you're not jumping into your scoot like this, expecting to get power, right? That's not gonna work. Same with a cartwheel, same with any power setup. And TDR is no different. When you're doing your TDR, ideally, you don't want to have airtime. Like there should be no time where you're truly in the air, you know? That means you're overcooking it. You're doing too much of a flip. Sick trick, you're doing a TDR, but you're not gonna be able to do anything out of your TDR. I'll give you an example right now. See, sick, looks sick. Still a TDR for sure, but I jumped really high, I came down on my hand, and that made it really hard to get power. I had to land, you know? You shouldn't have to land. It should just be like a movement that you just carry out of and it gives you energy, right? So, something to think about before you get into it. Up to you. There's a couple ways that you can kind of start conceptualizing this trick. One of those ways is by learning a rise, right? TDR is touchdown rise. So a rise is this. Half step across. Look over your shoulder, lift with your shoulder and arm, and you're driving this leg up, right? If you're the other side, just mirror me. You could literally screen record this, mirror it, your shmoney. Don't try to overflip it right away. Just come around. It's gonna start showing you the motion, okay? Simple, right? Super duper simple, and get comfortable with that. So it's the same movement, but instead of anticipating your leg landing first, you're anticipating your hand catching first. And it's gonna catch and it's gonna bring you right to your leg, okay? One thing I see a lot of people do wrong when they do TDRs when they're first starting out, they'll tend to keep their legs really like kind of bent, and they'll come around and then they'll jump around to it. And I've found a lot of success with TDR when you try to keep your body long, right? Super, super straight. You come around and this leg literally is kicking up, all right? You're kicking up and you're just trying to arch everything, but you wanna be fast. So it's like, you're literally trying to come around and get your hand down there as soon as fucking possible. Your end goal is to have a TDR that starts really long like this, it kicks fast and you are able to make it around so fast that you're already here, so that you have all this momentum to just swing up, you know what I mean? Like you ideally want to finish your TDR upright, because the more down you are, the more you have to power out of it and try to like make something happen with the trick. So if you can get a TDR that whips around and as soon as your hand's there, you bring your chest up really fast, dude, you're gonna be winning. You're gonna be freaking triple corking on concrete tomorrow, you know what I mean? All right, so let me break it down into steps. Step 1, both arms over here on one side of your body, okay? Power's over here to the right. You're stepping across while bringing your arm up. You're starting to transfer the power from here this way. Here. Now, I am turning, transferring the energy into this arm, and my left arm is driving upwards. I'm kicking up, and I'm anticipating to catch. As soon as you catch, your arms should all be primed, and you just keep on going. When you're doing your steps across, I find that it's better to step closer to your body so that you can drive around quicker and get that momentum to have your chest up here. If you do really big steps and you reach really far, it'll elongate your body and it'll make it look really nice, but you're gonna have a lot of trouble getting the momentum you need to do stuff out of it. If you follow these steps and you start playing around with it, you'll be able to have a really, really strong TDR. And when you have that strong base TDR, now you can start experimenting with TDR off stuff, TDR twist, TDR up, TDR pre, stuff like that. Once you got it, you got it. Once you got it, it's like a cartwheel. It takes no effort, no energy, so relaxed, so calm. Once you get all the motions down, one thing I will say about this trick, okay? Wrist, it's a one-sided trick. So just be really good at conditioning that wrist on whatever side you TDR, because it's gonna hit you time and time again, all right? Like, imagine, I love TDR. I do so many things out of TDR. I always use this wrist, so that's a lot of impact. You gotta take care of yourself. Another thing to mention, it requires a lot of back flexibility. If you're gonna do stretches for this, do bridges, man. Do literally a million bridges. Hold it forever, as long as you can until you can't. That's gonna help you a lot, all right? Learn TDR, enjoy it, do cool stuff out of it, send me videos. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next, I think, what's tomorrow, number 8? 7. Tomorrow's number 7. Peace out, much love. Follow me on Instagram. Dude, I'm really going off on this, like, PK stuff. I'm about it right now. I'm trying to make PK content on YouTube strictly. So if you guys are about free running, stay tuned. Yeah, I don't know, dude, I'm tired. Peace.